Hey everybody, Norm over here, and welcome to Guitar of the Day. Got something really cool that we want to show you, and it's on consignment to us, but it's a really cool guitar. This is a 1965 Fender Jazzmaster, and this guitar was actually owned and played by Nokie Edwards.
Wow.
And Nokie from the Ventures, probably the most famous of the Ventures. And I actually, years ago, I had got the guitar from Red Rhodes' wife. I was friends with Red, and what happened was Red was a famous guitar player and steel guitar player, had a store in Hollywood, and I was friends with him. Red ended up getting the guitar from Nokie's wife, and I got it from Red's wife. And this it shows a serial number. Now, Red was Nokie was a tremendous guitar player, but he didn't know a lot about dating guitars, so he thought this was a 1959, but it really is 65. And there's the serial number over here, L41805. And this is where Nokie lived, in Randall, Washington. And this is a receipt from 1990 when Nokie sold it to Red, and then I got it from Red's wife. And I have a receipt where we sold it. In 1999 is when I got it and sold it, and it was used by Nokie Edwards, and I got it from Red Rhodes' wife. And this is what it went for in 1999, $5,000 plus tax. And here's our certificate of authenticity from 1999.
So cool.
And it's a really good sounding guitar.
It's a serious instrument.
You know, strange on the color. It's original finish, but somebody must have been a smoker or something, because it, you know, is kind of faded to almost like a green sunburst. On the back, you can kind of see the more typical sunburst with a little red in it, but there's a lot of green in it here. But this thing sounds tremendous.
It does. It has a big sound.
And this is something that Nokie owned and played, and he was friends with Red Rhodes, and I was friends with Red Rhodes, and so it was sold to us. We sold it back in 1999, and now the owner, who's getting up there in age and was a big fan of the Ventures, consigned it back to us. So somebody who's a Ventures fan is going to get a serious piece of history right here. And Michael's like the king of the Jazzmasters these days.
Well, so, I have to say I'm honored to play it, because you know, Jazzmaster's always kind of been an underdog, and this is
not anymore. Though.
Yeah, not anymore.
You know, they're
not
really
anymore.
coming around, where people are really chasing them.
These guys were playing them before anybody really caught on, you know, right away. Yep. And so this is a piece of Jazzmaster history and music history in right. general. So,
well, a lot of people, you know, associate the Ventures with the Mosrite guitars, but actually on their earliest records, and a lot of their records, they used Fender guitars. They used Jazzmasters. And so here it is. This was definitely one of his, was played by him, and it still sounds terrific. And if you're a Ventures fan, there's a chance to own some Ventures history. And so please give us a call if you're interested. Michael, can you do the honors and show us what this thing sounds like?
I'd love to. Let's
do it.
Thank you, Norman.
All right.
Let's do it. All right, we're out front with the very special 1965 Fender Jazzmaster that belonged to Nokie Edwards from the Ventures. Really cool piece of history right here. And it's very humble to be holding it. Very cool guitar. We're also going through a Fender Super Reverb. Yeah, let's start off on the rhythm selector and see what we get. Cool, now let's go to neck pickup wide open with the rhythm selector down. See what we get. 1965. It's a Fender Jazzmaster. Really cool. One of the coolest ones I've ever played, and a piece of history, like I said, from Nokie Edwards. Check them all out at normansrareguitars.com, and also on Instagram and Facebook. I'm your host, Michael Lemmo. See you soon.